comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. It's alright. Alright, today I'm going to teach you how to play Here Comes the Sun using your guitar. So there are a couple of licks in here that you definitely need to know if you're working with adult clients age 18 plus, all the way up to 80. They know and love this song, so it's a great one to have in your repertoire. When COVID hit and we had to work online, I switched from using the piano a lot to using guitar a lot. And at first I really struggled on how to integrate the licks that I had been playing on the piano into guitar, because I was a real campfire guitarist. I just played chords, and if anything had a lick, I'd go to a piano. But I felt like guitar sounded better online. I can adjust the volume of this piano, and it was a little bit overpowering to my voice, so I've tended to default to using guitar a lot more. So I'm not going to go over any of the basic chords, but I will explain what I'm doing and show you how I've implemented these licks. So I'm going to do this song in the key of D. It just makes it a little bit easier to integrate those licks, and it works well for my voice, so hopefully it works well for your voice. You could always throw a capo on if it's not working well. Now don't follow my technique. I usually play up above the sound hole here, and there's no reason for that other than I just find it comfortable. So I actually play the song without a pick, because for one of the licks you need to be able to pluck 2 strings at the same time, and you won't be able to do that with a pick in your hand. And we also want to play some arpeggiated chords here as one of the licks. Okay, so the first lick is actually do 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 do. Here comes the sun. Now I'll tell you a secret. I actually don't play this lick. I always sing this lick. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. But if you wanted to play it, you got 2 on the first string, 3 on the second string, open first string, back to 2 on the first string. So we got F sharp, D, E, F sharp, 2, 3, 0, 2. But I try and leave the D chord on. If I was going to play that lick, I wouldn't take these guys off. So the chord still rings. Here comes the sun. Okay, so that would take a little bit of practice. That's why I just sing that lick. It's alright. And then the second lick is this kind of arpeggiated thing. So what we're going to do, it's alright. We got B minor, but another secret, we're going to cheat here, and we're just going to do a B minor 7. So that's all you need. A, G, A major. For those arpeggiated chords, we're just going to break them up. So we're going to go. Let me bump this guitar up a little bit so you can see a little bit. So we got. So just hit that bass. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Alright, that's kind of the money lick right there. So we're going to take an A7. I'm going to take my 3rd finger off and strum the same top 4 chords that I would if I was playing the A7. So A7, 3rd finger comes off, back on, slide up 1 fret, take your 2nd finger off, slide up 2 frets, and put them both down. Okay? Let's do slow-mo. Off, on, up 1 fret, up 2 frets, and they're both on. So I'll put a little tab on the screen for you guys to be able to see that. Takes a little bit of practice, but it's actually pretty smooth and pretty easy to play. Little darling, it's been a guys need to play this song. So just those couple special licks. You can definitely play that lick if you want. Now, the reason I actually sing this lick is because I use this song working with clients who are pre-verbal, working on their articulation, their oral motor skills. So I'll go, here comes the sun, and line out the do-do-do-do part there. That'll change it up on them. And a lot of times they just like to echo me, so I'll do it first. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. But then every time I do that, here comes the sun, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba. Here comes the sun, and I say whatever sound they're working on, la 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 la, ooh 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 ooh, all the basic kind of syllables. And then I also, for articulation, I'll get them to line out the s sound in sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun, and I'll really exaggerate my oral motor placement so they can see what to do. So it's actually amazing how this song can help clients work on that articulation, and they love it. It's so fun because you're changing it up all the time on them. The only part I haven't shown you guys is the bridge here that just cycles through our circle of fifth chords. Sun, 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 here it comes. And now you can really show off with our favorite lick. Sun, 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 here it comes. And you're supposed to do that 5 times. So it's a really great place to work on that S sound for your clients. Okay, you guys, let's go over this lick one more time. So we start on fret 2 for our A7 chord. Take off your top note, put it back on, slide up 1, take off the bottom note, slide up 2, put them both back on, okay? So I'm on fret 2, off, on, fret 3, just 1 on, fret 5 together. Alright, so I think you guys have the basic skills to play that in your session. Just keep working on that lick and it'll sound awesome. So let's talk about adapting this song. We've already talked about using it for articulation, oral motor skills, but let's talk about using it more in a group setting with adults, mostly who are verbal. So I like to use this song for reality orientation. Ask them what's coming up in their life, what's coming up in the season, what's coming up holiday-wise, all that kind of stuff. Here comes September, do 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 do. Here comes September, and I say, and then they can actually say how they're feeling about that. Here comes September, do 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 do. Here comes September, and I feel so happy. However they're feeling about that thing that's coming up, right? Here comes Labor Day, do 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 do. Here comes Labor Day, and I say, woohoo. So throw in some emotional expression, ask them how they're feeling about certain things, throw in some reality orientation, ask them what's coming up for them in the next little bit. And those are my 2 favorite ways to adapt this song for music therapy sessions. So I really hope that tutorial was helpful. Let me know if it was too fast or you were unclear on something. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what guitar songs you want next. I've done some really basic ukulele tutorials, but I know you guys are more advanced on guitar, so let me know what you want to see.